Did you know that a small factory in Hajipur in Bihar produces combat boots that are the preferred choice of the Russian army? Or that Indian-made Akash surface-to-air missile systems will soon protect the skies over Armenia? The fact of the matter is that India, the world's largest arms importer, is now becoming a key defense exporter. So how popular are India's defense exports? News9 Plus Decodes. India's defense exports have seen a dramatic rise in recent years. In 2016-17, defense exports stood at 1,521 crore rupees. This rose to rupees 16,954 crores in 2023-24. India aims to increase this further to rupees 35,000 crore in 2024-25. Today, India exports a variety of defense equipment, including Agni 5 ballistic missiles, BrahMos cruise missiles, Akash surface-to-air missiles, Tejas multi-role combat jets, fast interceptor boats, offshore patrol vessels, Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launchers, advanced towed artillery gun systems, 155mm artillery guns, radars, bulletproof jackets, and other defense electronics. Indian-made ships dominate the export landscape, accounting for 61% of total defense exports. Aircraft come next at 20%, sensors stand at 14%, armored vehicles at 2.8%, and artillery at 1.1%. Which countries are the biggest importers of Indian defense equipment? At 31% of exports, Myanmar comes first. Then comes Sri Lanka at 19%, followed by Mauritius, Nepal, Armenia, Vietnam, and the Maldives. Countries like the UAE, Egypt, Indonesia, and Thailand buy ammunition from India, while the US, UK, and France have acquired Indian-made defense electronics. So what's the secret behind the rise of Indian defense exports? There are several factors. The Indian government has set ambitious targets for defense exports and introduced policies to promote indigenous production. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's push for Atmanirbhar Bharat has been a major driver. Then there's the private sector, which has transformed India's defense production. India has also developed strategic defense partnerships with several countries, leading to increased exports. Successful development and testing of advanced indigenous technologies such as the Agni 5 missile and Tejas fighter jets have boosted India's export capabilities. Phased bans on weapon imports have encouraged domestic production and reduced dependency on foreign suppliers. What are the challenges for India's defense exports? Global competition is the biggest challenge. After all, India competes with established global exporters like the US, Russia, and China. Then there's the challenge of ensuring that indigenous products meet international quality standards. The need for continuous investment in research and development, streamlining processes, and reducing bureaucratic red tape, all these can be hurdles to growth. Changing geopolitical dynamics and regional conflicts can also impact India's defense exports. What does all this mean for the world's largest arms importer? On the one hand, the rise in exports showcases India's growing capabilities and self-reliance in defense. On the other hand, the country continues to rely heavily on imports to meet its defense needs. From 2018 to 2022, Russia remained India's largest arms supplier, accounting for about 45% of its imports, followed by France. However, India's spending on imported weapons has decreased from 46% in 2018-19 to 36.7% in December 2022. India is trying to balance its import needs with its export ambitions. While significant progress has been made towards self-reliance, achieving a turnover of rupees 1.75 lakh crore in defense manufacturing by 2025 remains a formidable goal.